What's going on, guys? There's a new day, new dilemma. Well, not quite a dilemma, but this is the situation that I'm facing now. If you guys see, the truck right now is completely aired out in the front and the back. Now the front is as low as it can go because pretty much the trailing arms are on the ground. There's really nothing you can do with the factory cross member, but that's not really the problem. The front looks good. I like the front. And I know that the box is not on the truck, so it's maybe a little bit difficult for you guys to see what I'm talking about. But let me see if I can get you about right here. Okay. Now, I've been walking around this thing a few times, and I think this guy's got to go. I already got it kind of loosened up, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a video real quick so I can show you why and what's going to be the difference, if there's a difference at all. Was it just a waste of time, or did we get, or should I say, did we achieve what we wanted to get? Now, the way it sits right now, I am on the 10 Works trailing arms and a 2-inch block, which in terms would be a 3-inch block on these trailing arms. Let me grab your measuring tape. Where am I? Just had it on me. Let me get it real quick. Found an old rusty one, but it'll work. Let me see if I can get you guys in here, right here. So we're looking at an inch and 1 3/4 is what that's giving me. Now, 1 3/4 inches, basically what I'm telling you guys is if I remove this spacer, the frame will be mounted directly to the bag, which is going to drop this 1 3/4 inches. Now, 1 3/4 inches should be equivalent to the rear end of the frame dropping about 2 inches to 2.5 inches. Right now we're at, what is that? 11 inches. So shouldn't be too hard to see what we can achieve by taking these off. If I take this bolt off, the center bolt, and then raise the frame up off of the bags, take the spacer off, sit it back on the bags without doing any drilling, just sitting it right back, and remeasure. If that thing measures 9 inches, I'm taking that out, because I think it's exactly about 2 inches too high on the back. If this was to drop 2 inches, I think it's going to be level, and we can focus on plumbing all of this in, and would be one step closer. We can shut this part down and say the trailing arm and bags are done, and I really want to be done with that. The other thing that I was talking about in the other video was removing the bag completely and mounting them right here. I have plenty of time to do that if I need to, but I think that would actually lower it too much in the back, and it's gonna make the front look like it's sitting high and the back sitting like too far back. I'd rather it stay the way it looks right now, but just be even. So let's take that guy out, and that better measure 9 inches. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Wrench, bolt off. Alrighty. That is out. Completely out. So let's lower this. Let's measure this. And let's shoot for these 9 inches. See if I can go slow. Okay. It's going down. Going down, going down, going down. It's officially sitting. I had to set you guys down real quick. I'm hoping for 9 inches. So there's 11 inches. That's where we were. We're going. We're now at 10. That's 9.5. I think that's where we stopped right there. 9. Oh, it's still going. We're right at 9 inches, guys. Right at 9 inches. So yeah, let's check it out now. Oh yeah, see? That is perfect. That's perfect. So we are definitely taking this thing out. This thing is cool. If you're running a stock setup and just looking to lower it a little bit, definitely run this straight bolt on. Have your truck looking nice. If you want to run trailing arms and get the most possible drop, that's it right there. That is it right there. Perfect. I love it. That's exactly what we're hoping for. Exactly what we got. Look at that. Oh, we're actually a little bit lower. We're at about 8 5/8. Once I took the jack out. Perfect. Now let's get some measuring done. I think I'm just gonna lift. I'm gonna leave everything bolted up. I don't think I should need to remove anything. I think I'm just gonna lift this up as high as I possibly can. I do have some very large jacks. I just need to lift it up high enough where I can drill these holes. And I'll cut you guys back on. I don't want to bore you with too much drilling, but let me get a little template going and drill these holes. It's a little kitty. Where are you going, homie? Man, what a devastating tax that is. But you see, my buddy was here giving me a hand with the die grinder. But the fitting is now inside the frame. And it does swivel, so we're good. Unfortunately, the bolts are no longer going to work. So we're going to go for Allen head. They're a little bit smaller, so that should be just fine. But now let's check it out. See what I'm saying, guys? I mean, that was about maybe 2.5 hours of work just because of where it's at. I mean, it's hard to get in there. You gotta drill the hole from the bottom, then step drill it, and then waller out that hole for the fitting to fit through with the die grinder. But I mean, check it out. Man, I threw the tank up there just so I could see what it looked like, but I think we could finally say the bags are on there to stay. I'm not gonna be moving them up there. They're gonna stay here. I'm gonna do the shock location here, and the Watts link is gonna go here. Luckily, I already have this thing painted. It's been sitting here for a while in pieces, but I mean, just parts after parts after parts. But man, we're hanging in there tough. I'll tell you what, we are hanging in there. This guy's gonna go here. Boom. So, if you guys don't know what a Watts link is, it's basically this guy here. It's gonna go. Let me set it down. Show you guys real quick what it's for, what it does. But the Watts link is basically connected from here to here, and it shares a bar in the center. The top of the bar gets welded to here, the bottom of the bar gets welded to here, or vice versa. But that keeps your whole differential centered as you go up and air out, instead of having the panhard bar, which does work. I mean, I had it on my other truck, but as you go up and down, your rear end shifts, about half an inch. And since I went with the 11-inch wheel, I'm trying to do the most that I possibly can so it doesn't rub in here when I'm really low. I want it to come in and stay wherever I want it to stay at. So we'll be doing the Watts link, and stay tuned, man, for the next video. But let me know what you guys think. Take a look at that right there. Till the next time, guys. Peace out.